Hi guys, welcome here, welcome back. This episode of As a Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with a C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. I'm going to do the daily or today's pick a prayer for today. I take a day of rest, at least one day of rest during the week. Sabbath day, Saturday, Sabbath day, I don't know, something I just learned. But anyways, we're going to do a pick a prayer, and I chose these 3 marbles. So prayer number 1 is this marble right here. Instead of doing 1 prayer a day, I'm doing a pick a prayer, so you can pick your own prayer. The second prayer is this guy right here. Kind of hard to see them, but... And this prayer right here is this one right here. So prayer 1, prayer 2, and this is prayer 3. I got this guy in Daytona Beach Bike Week when I was hitchhiking. I'm one of those people that pick up marbles everywhere. If I find a marble, I pick it up. Like, oh, there goes another one of my lost marbles, right? Okay, so pick a pile number 1. Pick a prayer number 1. If you picked prayer number 1, I'll give you guys a second to decide. All right, pick a prayer number 1. If you picked this marble right here for prayer number 1, write this down. Your prayer for the day is the devil. Prayer number 1 is the devil or materialism. As I begin this day with thee, dear Father, I realize that my way of life can take me away from thee. My earthly pleasures and material concerns often blind me to thy gift of life. Teach me to appreciate all that I have, not to spoil my day with the greed for things that really do not matter. Teach me a sense of true values. Fill me with treasures of heaven. I pray for all my needs and for the needs of my loved ones. And I may spend this day thanking thee for all thy blessings thou hast given to me and my family. My worries and concerns of this earthly life I now offer up to thee so that I may walk in peace this day. Amen. Right? Everything that we need is always provided for us, man. It's all the things that we want that we struggle with, you know? But everything we need and then some is always provided in one way or another. It is a number 15 card. So during the soul's journey, man must learn to use his powers correctly. He can choose to use them for material gain or in a manner which will increase his spiritual awareness. Temptation will be presented in many forms, but the powerful appeal of evil may always be overcome by reaching out to a higher consciousness. All right, so prayer number 1, that was your prayer for the day. Much love, you guys. Prayer number 2, if you picked this little marble guy right here, probably one I found on one of my adventures walking around, picked up on the street. Prayer number 2 is the Empress. Excuse me. Prayer number 2 is the Empress. It is a number 3 card. How can I thank thee, dear Lord, for the many blessings of love and life that surround me? May I ever be aware of thy blessings as I approach this new day. Let me fill my heart and soul with fresh hope. Let the love that passeth all understanding be mine this day. I pray for the fullness of thy mercy to relieve me of my anxieties. I give thanks for all my loved ones, and I pray that I will have the strength to let them know today how much I am blessed by their love and concern for my well-being. I am a child of God. I am well blessed, and this day I will feel abundant with the love of God and my dear ones. The light that I feel in this prayer I will carry as a living flame within me. I pray that all those I meet today will share the warmth that is mine and feel the strength of this beautiful blessing. Amen. Man's blessings are plentiful. God's gifts are abundant. Man must endeavor to acknowledge and give thanks to the source of his rich inheritance. The reward of earthly labor is achieved in heaven. Man must learn that his status in this world is only temporary, and by the way he conducts his life here is a measure to the internal growth of his soul. Right? Can't take that money with us to the grave, but we do take our integrity, our word, our actions with us. Right? All right. Much love, you guys. Prayer number 3. If you picked prayer number 3, which is the marble I got at Daytona Bike Week in like 2000, I think. It's a handmade marble I've kept with me all these years. But if you pick prayer number 3, your prayer for the day is the High Priestess. High Priestess. To number 2 card. Bless me, dear Father, and let me understand all that is happening in my life today. I ask for the Christ light to shine on all my dark corners so that I may look upon the problems that will confront me. I pray for the gentleness of saints and to learn that no matter how much I feel right now, there is always another side to consider. Teach me humility, which is true strength, and let my thoughts and actions today be constructive and helpful. Grant me the ability to help someone in need and lighten a shadow in his life as I ask thee for the same gift. Teach me consideration and help me to shift the concern I have for myself to others more in need. Take from me the fear of losing my image in the eyes of others. In thy sweet mercy, let those who love me know me as I really am. All this, dear Father, I ask in thy holy name. Amen. Amen. On the earth plane, there are both negative and positive forces, material and spiritual values. With the High Priestess, man can learn to face all that may oppose him in realizing this eternal balance of energies. He must learn to balance his emotions and desires and direct his thoughts to the higher consciousness, right? That's having that balance of earthly materials along with spiritual, and staying balanced and knowing the difference, knowing when to speak, when to stay silent. All right, you guys, those are your prayers for the day. I wish you all a very merry everything and a happy always. Vroom, beep, beep.